Now to Europe, where the EU says it is close to a Russia-Ukraine gas deal. The proposed agreement would make sure homes are warm this winter and businesses keep running. The EU said there will be another meeting in Berlin next week. Some of Russia's major pipelines to Europe run through Ukraine, and Moscow has warned Europe that it could face disruption to its supplies if some members continue to sell gas imported from Russia back to Ukraine. CCTV's Jack Barton has more from Brussels.
There was no breakthrough at the latest talks, but the European Union did propose a new plan to avert a gas supply crisis after Russia warned it might cut deliveries to the bloc. Under the EU proposal, Kiev would pay off more than $3 billion of its outstanding Russian gas debt by the end of December. In return, Russia would guarantee winter supplies at a price of $385 per 1,000 cubic metres, a $100 discount on last week's negotiating price.
The
parties present need to consult their respective governments. I think that this is a tangible, vivid solution.
Russia's energy minister said the deal sounded acceptable, and the response from his Ukrainian counterpart was also positive.
We are able to pay these $3.1 billion in order to repay our debts, but this needs to be linked to supply security.
For the EU, there's a lot at stake. About 30% of the EU's gas is imported from Russia, with half of those supplies being piped through Ukraine. Past gas disputes between Ukraine and Russia have led to severe winter energy shortages in the European Union. Despite the lack of a final breakthrough, EU officials say the overall mood is improving.
The fact that the discussions are going on, that the discussion on the deliveries, prices, this stabilizes the situation.
If Russia and Ukraine agree to the EU's proposal, fresh talks are expected next week in Berlin, where it's hoped a final agreement can be reached. Jack Barton, CCTV, Brussels.